obviously a tough way to finish the series. They're in our bullpen in the third inning. Makes it hard, but yeah, I don't know. We just didn't really do anything right today. And I should have walked Jenkins there again in the ninth. Should have walked him again. If we're going to walk him early, we got to walk him late.
Yeah.
And take
your chances.
I'll wear that, but it's just a combination of everything. Like at bats, we didn't have great at bats when we needed to. Kind of got back into the game a little bit, and then we need that 2-out hit. We just haven't been able to find a way to get one. But
with Dorita, was it more of a location?
Yeah, I mean, he just wasn't throwing anything. Secondary pitches weren't
very good, right?
Yeah,
and they were in the middle of the zone.
But again, we make a play behind them. Those runs are unearned. Those are unearned runs. All 4 of them were unearned. Like, just make a play behind him, and then you give a freshman confidence, and it's tough. It's a physical mistake. They happen. But you got to be able to also, as a freshman, you got to learn to make a big pitch behind him and pick that player up. And that's when we've done that and had the ability to do that, we've won some games and kept ourselves in games. But it's we walked 7 of them.
Yeah, he did, and there were a couple of hit batters that go along with it.
Yeah, they walked us 5 times, but Lewis was good. He made big pitches when he needed to.
But he did have problems with guys on base, the 3 blocks.
He did, and it's just getting the guys on base is the issue. Getting leadoff hitters of innings, when you get leadoff batters on, you score. And we just haven't really done that as well as we did last year. But positive note, Humphrey's starting to come alive here at the right time, but we need the middle of our order to get going. We have finals.
And you got to find a way with the bottom of the order to turn it over.
Yeah, exactly. Ryan Proto's been so good for us, but we got to find a way. We're in finals this week, so it'll be a funky week of practice.
Right.
And we got to be ready for Friday night with NJIT. So we just got to start. We have 3 weekends to start playing better baseball, and they're all here, which is a good thing. So, it's. I don't know. Obviously, I'm disappointed, but maybe I'll take some of the blame. Maybe we haven't coached them up enough, throwing balls to wrong bases, things like that. That's, as a coach, we just got to work on more of that and make them better at it. So, but again. We teach them they got to execute. We just haven't executed, and it's coaching. And then it's just execution. So, but when we play right, we're pretty good. And that's
like the second game yesterday. That would be the example of it.
So we just haven't done it on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
They're a good team. They're winning games for a reason. They're getting 2-out hits. They're getting big hits. They're taking advantage of the mistakes that we made, and that's what good teams do. So.
And when you have a middle of the lineup that has a 3-headed monster like they do, it does make it a lot easier to hide mistakes that may be there.
I thought we did too, but we just, again, these last couple of weeks, we just haven't done it.
Right.
Those guys haven't done it against Albany and against Bryant. Those guys did it. And, Fritz was so hot against Bryant, Jerry, Lucini, they all had great weekends, and against Albany the same thing, and it's a cyclical game, but the hope is that your lineup guys are going to go hot and go cold, and this whole thing doesn't all happen at the same time, and we've just been a victim of that. But they're putting in the work. They're unbelievable kids. They're really good baseball players, and sometimes they squeeze the bat a little too tight, and that's what happens when you're fighting it. So.
Just looks like in Alex's case, he's late on fastballs.
Yeah, he's fine. He's such a hard worker, and his last at bat there, he hits a rocket at the third baseman. Right. That's what he needs to do. He was getting a little jumpy. And remember, Brian, he hit a couple 2-strike hits through that 6-hole when he waits back because his hands are so good. But he'll be back. We can get him hot at the right time again. We get these guys hot at the right time.
And that really is the thing right now, is that you're trying to get this thing to when you get to Binghamton.
Exactly.
That's really what it is now. It's not about really anything else.
We're playing a very hot NJIT team this weekend, and then Binghamton, who took care of us early. So with Hofstra in between, who's beating some really good teams, it's going to be hopefully games that can prepare us. So, all right.
Good.
Thank you.
See you Friday.